At least that is the joke.
I don't know how the joke goes. I just know it's something about yelling about a door.
Basically, Peter's landlord tells him that he needs to pay rent, so Peter yells at him, "I won't pay rent until you fix this damn door!" Because it's when he has the black suit, so he's all edgy.
Yep.
I see no, feel no evil. Black writing on the wall.
Oh, hi. Hey,
There's
Chadley.
nothing you can't get your hands on in this town. Material, scrap,
Oh.
you name it.
You
Yeah,
might
there
want to
he is.
wait to talk to Chadley until you get Aerith back in your party, though.
Okay, so just shun him. Got it.
Yeah, Chadley's gonna ask you to do some things soon, and
No
it's a lot
materia,
easier with
no
Aerith.
life.
That's just...
Oh.
Just walking past him, offended Cloud!
Oh, I can see it. Chadley's got like this really hopeful look as you're walking towards him, and then you pass by and he's suddenly like sad puppy dog.
Cloud just forces himself to not meet Chadley's eyes.
See ya.
God.
Let's see, if we go up that ramp right there, there's a weapons and an accessory shop there.
Oh, yes, I see the Buster Sword symbol. I like this of that.
Now you can handle yourself.
You can tell because I have a giant sword. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you're not incorrect, but I would like to know why you assume.
But I was consumed with its emptiness.
Got
This
what you need to stay
helpless-
safe?
This song's so good.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an instrumental version of the song that's gonna play in the credits, and it's really good.
Ooh. Okay, let's just sneak out to Sector 7. We have an opportunity.
We want whispers are like Cloud.
Now I'm just imagining everyone with the offended Aerith. Cloud! Even Barrett.
Cloud.
No, it sounds exactly like Aerith, even from Barrett.
Just muffled in the distance.
Oh,
the
yeah.
planet's dying, Cloud.
Don't mind if I yes, I'm sure these people don't need this.
If you're not
It's
doing
hilarious.
anything, would you mind chatting with these ladies?
Ooh. New
Oh
music.
yeah, the tango of. So it's a tango version of the victory fanfare. Not the Final Fantasy VII victory fanfare. This is the Final Fantasy I victory fanfare.
I have several questions.
About the plate and the reactors.
And that is
Yes,
for the
Cloud
benefit.
Tangos. Wait, that's not the question.
Let's see. What other shenanigans can I do to avoid Aerith?
I mean, nothing's gonna happen until you talk to Aerith. So.
Damn it!
Hello. I hope you grow nice and big.
Still at it.
Oh, do I need
Well, looks like
to
you gotta keep
find...
exploring around.
Yeah, do I need to like find something specific to trigger it?
Oh yeah, there's a little kid who will ask you to do something for him. Somewhere in one of these
Oh
hallways.
yes.
Alright, so let's look around until we find the annoying little ankle biter.
That's okay. You already said it. You already saw him.
Well, come on. He's tall enough. He's a knee biter.
Is he the one that was on the roof or something?
He was.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, is that where Yuffie lives?
Yuffie lives in Wutai.
Finally got power.
No, I was making a joke because they were saying when rich people walk through here, all their gil and jewels disappear.
Ah.
Yuffie wishes she was that
I
person.
remember you.
Where's Aerith?
The Leaf House.
There. Now you've
now you
activated
go
the
back.
trigger.
So,
I think I saw a chest. Did you open it already?
possibly? Let's take a look. Nope.
Yep, right there.
Boop. 200 gil. I'm sure this impoverished town doesn't need that.
Oh, definitely not.
I mean, look, it was just sitting there in a chest. No one was using it.
Is something wrong?
Man, I love Sector 5
You
soundtrack,
could say
or
that.
Sector 5's
Sounds like
theme.
someone spooked the kids.
Was it me? Because I
Yeah,
have a giant
2 of them
sword.
disappeared. They ran away after this creepy guy wearing black clothes showed up.
Oh!
God damn, it's the
That's
organization.
what I thought.
The
But no, it's
organization!
this guy who's always stumbling around town in a dirty robe full of holes.
Oh,
They
reunion.
say he's sick or something. Oh, and he had some kind
This
of
guy
medical
are
tattoo
sick.
on his arm. I don't like the sound
Yeah,
of
it
this.
is this guy,
I'm
our
gonna
sick
check it out.
guy.
I know someone who fits that description. I'll come with.
Okay.
God damn it, Marco. How the hell you
Come
get
on.
out here?
I
Well,
mean,
because Marco is this guy, our sick too.
the only option is
True.
it could have been the organization. Imagine if a member of the organization showed up in one of the remake games.
Nope,
walks
no,
up to find the guy in the
no,
black
I'm done.
coat, and it's just Demix hanging out with his sitar. What?
Okay, I'm kind of.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious! Oh, he bumped into Chadley. Hey,
Is everything in your
Chadley.
party yet?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So now you can talk to Chadley. You can ignore the guy for a minute.
I understand you must be busy, but I hope you haven't forgotten about my research.
Why does he have a scouter?
Oh, hello. Cloud has been assisting me with my research.
Because he needs to
Ooh,
take
that
on
sounds
energy
fun.
levels, I guess.
Count me in.
Power levels.
Over
One
9,000.
moment while I run diagnostics. Huh. How very strange. You don't appear to be in my database.
She
And
wouldn't.
that's bad?
There must have been some sort of server error. Oh well, any friend of Cloud's is sure to be of great help.
Wouldn't Shinra have, like, detailed reports on Aerith, actually? So, like,
Not that he has access to, but yes.
you know what? That's fair. That is reasonable, actually. Doubles ATB when it... Oh,
Ooh, first strike material is good.
okay, that
That
sounds
one too, yeah.
interesting. Increases how... Oh!
So, when it's maxed out, you start with 2 AP
that does
at the
sound
beginning of
pretty
battle.
Cloud,
So I usually
come up
give
with the
that
most
to
fascinating
Aerith
theory.
so that she can immediately
perhaps
lay
you can
some
lend
of
me
her
your
runes
assistance in
on
gathering
the
data to
floor.
test it?
That's smart.
Cloud, I have the most
All the
amazing
characters can
news.
use her runes.
I believe I might know how to develop summoning materia. Something heretofore thought impossible.
Does it just cause him
Scientists
to
say that this
appear?
materia can only be found in
So yeah,
nature.
Chadley, here's
I
how
would
you
just
get
be
all
able
the
to prove
summons.
otherwise.
You just have to
And so
do
now,
enough of the battle
I
reports to
turn to you.
unlock them.
I would like to test this theory by way of my combat simulator. To wit, I want you to fight and defeat summon data in VR. I sense that you find my phrasing to be somewhat
So,
obtuse.
Final Fantasy 13 style, we have to fight the summon to get the summon.
Yep.
This was such an
Let me know
obvious
when you've
place
made
to
your
let us like
preparations.
refight bosses, and they didn't use it for that.
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of
Like
your
they
efforts.
invented a VR system where you could just talk to Chadley and go in here and fight things, and then they don't let you refight bosses.
Wow, it looks like I completed a lot of his requests.
I've done
Yeah.
it. I've developed a new materia.
Good for you, Chadley.
Heal materia, provoke materia,
Oh.
and steadfast.
Decreases enemy damage and fills ATB faster when guarding. That sounds useful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so... Oh, so that's Shiva.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there she is.
Am I at level where I could try this?
I beat her here.
Let's give it a go, why the hell not?
Then I invite you to ready your
The only
portable
one that's
battle
really,
simulator.
really tough is Bahamut.
Okay, please tell me this, like, paralyzes Cloud, because otherwise he's just gonna straight up murder the entire town swinging the sword.
Cloud's just swinging his sword at nothing.
Cloud.
There's a maniac on the loose and he's destroying the city!
He's swinging his sword menacingly.
Oh man, I think they're playing Airbuster again here.
They are.
Nice.
Of course you're weak to fire! Get over here!
Shockingly, the woman made of ice is weak to hot guns.
Would never have guessed.
away!
Oh,
You
you're.
cool way, Aaron says.
No escape. Gotta stay.
I'm coming!
If you can get her prey up, that'll work.
One more shot! I'll take care of you.
Just in time for Cloud to be bitch slapped.
It's your turn.
Hang back.
Prey doesn't cost any MP, so try to have Aerith keep using Prey to keep your MP up, your health up, I mean.
Here it comes!
Take the lead.
Here goes! Cut! Cut! You can do it!
Let's do this.
So you didn't get to watch us fight Airbuster, but you do get to watch us fight Shiva to the same music, so that's just as good, right?
You know what, I'll take it. I can't be picky.
Oh man, she intercepted that one.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing about this game is even if you fail, the spell still costs you MP.
Yeah, I've noticed that. God damn it!
Oh man, that was a sick dodge, Shiva.
That's it! Here it comes! One more shot! This one's for you!
It's on you.
I'm coming!
Okay.
Go on! You've got this!
Take it over.
I'll take care of you.
Oh, your summon gauge is building nice.
Yeah.
Which one do you
We
have
can
this
summon a
with?
fire demon.
Oh god, that's
Should be Cloud, I think.
That's gonna be bullying the frick out of her, isn't it?
That is the goal.
Alright, summon time.
And Ifrit's spells will be more effective than your fire spells, so you should. Also, both Cloud and Aerith can activate Ifrit's spells, so you can switch between them to do it. So just use Ifrit's abilities until he runs out. They also do like a lot of damage to her stagger bar. Like summons are really good for getting enemies to stagger.
This won't take long. Deal with that.
I'll show you what I can do. It's your turn.
I got this.
That sounds like pain.
Holding back.
That sounded painful.
Yeah. I mean, Shiva's easily the easiest summon battle because you have an enemy, have a summon that's directly her weakness. Like, none of the other summons have that. Ooh.
Keep it together.
He's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
She's like, I might have made a mistake existing.
One more shot. Why don't you lead the way?
Uh-oh. I hope your health's good.
I just used Prey. That must be Diamond Dust, right?
Yeah.
Going all
Oh, Cloud got his limit though. So if you can stagger her, holy crap, that'll feel good.
Lazaga.
Yeah, I gotta kick it in now.
Nice.
took you long enough.
Outstanding! The Shiva summoning
Summons
materia
Leia.
is complete. And now it's yours. Use it as you see fit. The Lady of Frost is the
Yay.
perfect companion for a man like you, Cloud.
I don't know what that means.
She will prove most useful
means
when
you're
the time
ice
comes
cold,
to destroy
bitch.
Shinra.
I am an ice cold bitch, so I get an ice cold bitch. That's how this works, apparently.
Exactly.
I look
And there's
forward
3 more
Exactly.
summon battles in the game. You just gotta keep scanning things and completing completing the goals he gives you.
Okay,
Which you can check them in the menu.
I'm just gonna give Aerith the Shiva. Because that seems better than Chocomog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't hurt to have an elemental.
Like, Chocomog's only really useful in that it can be summoned in small arenas.
I know this place is off limits to grown-ups, but if we want to rescue them, well, we gotta break the rules.
Aerith doesn't sound nearly as upset at the concept of breaking the rules. Like, she doesn't give a
It
frick.
sounds more... She sounds more upset that she counts as a grown-up.
Oats! You're back!
Aerith's come to help. Yeah, leave it to us. We'll take care of it from here.
But there are monsters out there.
So?
Don't worry. I've brought a super
got
strong
big
friend
swords.
along with me.
I used to be a soldier. So where's the guy?
I don't know. He disappeared and we can't find him. Right now, let's worry about the kids. Come on.
Okay, I guess we're dealing.
Guys have gotta hurry and find our friends.
You gotta save some kids.
They ran off this way. Be careful.
Where do you think they went?
Who knows?
A
They're kids.
musical shift.
Nothing to do but look all over.
I just hope we find them in time.
Easy. Get ready.
Dun, 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 dun.
Have you scanned the hedgehog pies yet?
Yep.
Alright, good.
That's that.
See you around.
Murder is fun.
Mm-hmm. All of them murdered.
I've got this.
All in a day's
Don't
work
you
of
mean
death.
we've got this?
No, I meant me.
Oh, that was hot.
Enough. That it?
Let's see. It tells me I want to go this way. Aha!
Your curiosity is rewarded.
No!
Mega
Not my life savings! I can't tell if that would be horrible or hilarious if you open a chest and then later on you hear someone start crying because their life savings are gone.
No! That was
Oh, there they
everything
are.
I owned!
That was my retirement money.
Bro, it's only 200 gil.
Oh,
This is the slums.
okay, so Aerith can face through me, confirmed.
Yet. With
Bring
nothing but a whisper.
No holding back. That's that. Enough.
And we're safe.
I can't tell if we're just that much higher of a level than the were-rats, or the were-rats are just that
I'm
weak.
pretty good at protecting
They're
my
just
that
friends, you
weak.
know?
You're not overpowered, the were-rats are just really weak.
Quickly, we gotta save them.
All right.
Or we could
But
lose.
first, boxes.
You know, we have our priorities in order. Oh well, this looks exciting.
Big open area, I'm sure nothing will happen here.
Definitely not.
Oh, okay, it's over here.
Here we go.
Hold on!
Here it comes.
After you kill the smoggers, do make sure you get away from them, because they explode when they're done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course they do.
It's a fail safe.
Let's do this. That's that.
Oh, get away.
Swim away, swim away!
That was a big explosion.
Take it from here.
I'll take care of them.
Wouldn't want one of those to pop.
That's it.
I'm waiting.
This one's for you. You've got this.
All right.
Oh, there's more smoggers. Cool.
Yep.
Ooh, they are allergic to electric.
Yeah.
Calling lightning.
As I said before, if it's mechanical, chances are it's weak to lightning.
Here it comes.
I think the only exception to that is the weird chainsaw oarfish enemies. Like, I was shocked to find out those weren't weak to lightning. No pun intended.
I'm sorry, is it immune to its own explosions?
I think so. Ooh, limit. Fight's almost over, so you might as well use it.
Cloud, be an extra bitch. Good man.
Run away, run away, run away. He can still hurt you out of battle, run away.
Dumbass.
Excuse you, I literally was trying to move. Did you not see that?
I figure you have spatial awareness.
I was literally trying to move. Did y'all not see Cloud like get stuck on the smogger?
I couldn't tell.
It looked like he got stuck. It looked like he turned around for some reason. I don't know.
Turn around.
Watch out! The ground's really shaky. It's because of the reactor. You can't trust your feet.
I'll go.
Yeah.
He could have left the sword to make it so that like it wasn't quite as heavy on that thing. Scoop.
Cool.
I mean, he clearly didn't need to leave the sword.
Dude is very strong.
That was cool.
Doesn't know how to take being called cool.
He didn't want to like agree with the kid, but on the inside he's like, yeah, that was pretty cool of me. I'm
You're like,
kind
wait,
of a
I have fans
badass.
now?
Oh, the kids are disintegrating. Thanos snapped. Okay, Cloud, what? I didn't back up there, by the way. Cloud
No,
just
I
decided
It's
know.
up because
No.
the game was waiting for Aerith's climbing animation to finish, so it wouldn't go up and it backed him up both ways.
All right. Here it comes. Let's do this.
Okay, Cloud. There.
How did you get to be so strong?
Steroids.
Roger used to be a soldier.
He was? Did you go fight in
That was a
the
science experiment.
I am basically the Hulk.
But somehow more edgy and angry.
Hey,
Or
at least,
at least I pretend to be.
at least you don't turn green.
Man's just Bruce Banner in a muscle suit. He's not even the Hulk.
Yeah, he is. He's Bruce Banner in a muscle suit. That's.
Well, this
Cloud is
isn't
Bruce Banner when he's the Hulk, but like he's combined his personality with the Hulk and he's trying to go ape shit, but he just doesn't have it in him anymore.
That one scene in Endgame where they go back to New York.
Come on, go smash something. That's Cloud. He's trying to pretend to be an asshole, but he just doesn't have it in him.
That wasn't so bad.
grow up to be a soldier like you.
Ooh.
You can't just grow up to be a soldier.
How, like, awkward does that feel for Cloud?
To be one, right?
Like, when I grew up, I would be a soldier just like you. And he's like, oh my god, I said that to Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Oh, I love. Oh yeah, isn't that right, Cloud? Yeah, isn't that right,
Got it
Cloud?
all wrong. Like that. No
They're
way.
copying his sounds he makes when he's fighting.
It almost sounds like they're making fun of Link instead.
How about? Yeah.
Hey, ah!
Like that.
And Link's voice is way higher than that.
Isn't that right, Cloud?
Hey, ah! No. I'll get it.
Yeah.
That was closer.
Come on.
Ooh. Yep. I saw that one coming as soon as I realized there was a guy and a girl.
Tifa.
Tifa.
Tifa?
What's a Tifa?
What's wrong?
And why am I feeling angry about it already?
Is Tifa like your girlfriend?
No,
But she's someone special.
it's not like that.
Awkward moment when Aerith ships Cloud.
No,
Tape.
I'm not sure if you're lying to her or to yourself, but you're lying through your fucking teeth.
You're lying to someone here, Cloud.
Well, what do Do I have what it takes?
Oh, look to your right. I mean left.
Thank
Oh.
you. From now
There's a
on,
kid
if
that
you
had
run
no
into
Oh my
trouble,
god, he's got a
There he
little
is.
buster
find him
sword!
again, okay?
Congratulations, you
I
have a
will.
fan club.
And here,
God help
since
him.
you're so cool, you guys are both grown-ups, but you're also one of us now. You can come and play here whenever you want.
Oh boy, we're honorary children, just what we always wanted.
I mean,
Yay.
Cloud and Aerith were already honorary children anyway. This is just making it official. Oh. Hello, Guy R6.
Yes, this guy are sick.
Don't worry, it'll be
It's
okay.
Lord Voldemort.
Cloud's instinctive reaction when he sees someone just shuffling sickly is to raise the sword.
Cloud's definitely
why
a
he
ghost
was
son.
doing silence?
Not him. It looks pretty damn similar.
There's the number, but why 2?
Who knows?
She was number 2.
It was his hat, Aerith.
The reunion.
Oh, hi.
Ah!
Hello there.
Back away, gay boy! Is that a joke I've done with Riku? Because I swear I had that similar reaction to Riku.
Cloud, get it together. Come on.
You don't know who Sephiroth is, do you?
Sephiroth, the war hero? I know he died in an accident 5 years ago. They said so on the news.
Maybe they did.
If you're
But I've
from
got
the
a feeling
future, that
he's
must have
still
been
alive.
so awkward to say, right?
Oh,
Oh.
right.
This close up on her lips that doesn't
Come
let
on,
you see
let's
her
go.
eyes and she says, "Oh right,"
Ugh.
it's super sus.
That is very suspicious. I'm.
Stop running away from me.
There's a lot of weird
Ooh.
crap going on here. Like, even more weird than just your general Final Fantasy shenanigans.
Nope. We're now hitting the more weirdness.
You can also sort of see, like, as much as this story changes the plot, it also keeps it the same. So I really don't know where they're going with this.
Yeah.
Because nothing here has happened that would stop the original canon from happening.
Yeah.
That's
And
definitely...
even in my opinion, even after all the weirdness that happens at the end of the game, nothing happens that would stop original canon from happening. They opened up the possibility to change the original canon, but like nothing stops it from being possible.
That's really weird.
Hey, Cloud. I know a lot of people around here need help. When I'm out on patrol, a lot of them tell me about their problems. Do you think you might be interested in helping out?
Why would they tell
Well,
a child?
I'm all for it. We still have plenty of time.
That person's
Basically,
dressed
go
like
do
a
side
Moogle.
quests.
Don't worry, I give you permission.
I
Uh-oh.
always have the latest information.
Actually, he has
Come
some
find
really
me if
good
you wanna
stuff.
know.
Yeah.
There is a catch though.
What are your ways, small child?
Oh my, is that a movie?
Tell us your wisdom.
You can see me, Kupo? And you two must be very, very special people. In that case, welcome to the Moogle Emporium. I'm the owner, Foggy.
You must not be familiar with
God,
Moogle
I can't
Moogle.
wait to see what
It's a
remix gonna
pretty
do with
famous
Golden
fairy
Saucer.
tale.
It's gonna be like
Oh,
one
dear
giant.
Wanted to bring
God.
It's
happiness
gonna be one
to all
giant
the
wall
Moogles
market
of the
sequence,
forest.
isn't it?
So he decided
It
to
better
open a
be.
shop of wonders.
That's right, Kupo. I opened a store to bring happiness
I
to
need
slums,
the
like Mog.
the play scene to go
Only
just
people
as
with the
crazy as
purest
the
of hearts can
Andrea
even see
Rodea
Moogles.
dance sequence scene.
Are
Yes.
you talking about me?
Well, Moogle
Although
magic
hopefully
isn't
they make
perfect,
the
Kupo.
button
my God,
prompts
this
for the
little
rhythm
shit!
game a little
Collecting
easier to
all
see.
kinds of rare and wondrous
Yeah.
goods.
Okay, that's really
They can be
funny.
yours if you
Only the
find
pure of
them
heart
in
can see
Moogles.
Moogles.
But
Like
only
me?
by
Magic isn't perfect. What a turd.
That's fair. Alright, so you can only spend in Moogle medals.
No, those things I've been finding everywhere.
Yeah, this is finally where you can spend them.
If you find any Moogle medals,
No.
you can spend them here, Kupo.
This spot also has a great,
So,
good place to
Moggy, what do you
farm
do with
medals,
the medals we give you?
Oh, you know
which I
what?
did
I
for
use
a
them to make
while.
everyone happy.
Because, like,
That's the duty
there's gonna
of
be a
every
couple
Moogle.
things you can get from
Of
the
course.
for your
Just
playable
like
party
Mog the Moogle.
I've
to
never
increase
had
your
the
SP by
farm.
10.
Yeah, I've never needed to farm them. I usually collect enough along the way.
I see you're working hard.
I was
Mr.
greedy
Wood.
and I wanted it now,
Yep.
so I farmed them on that
So
block
what are you gonna
field
do
destroy
next?
mini game.
Keep on working hard.
Down to as high as
As you always do,
47,000.
I'm sure.
You know, this is how I earn a living.
Huh? Really? I thought you were just doing it for fun.
No, that's Saitama.
Just calling
I
out all the
suppose some
RPG
people do.
people.
Hello, I'm some people. Nice to meet you.
Okay, that was kind of cute, actually. You know what?
Mhm.
I'll give you that one,
Welcome
Aerith,
to
you
the
little
Move
shit.
Auditorium.
Alright, so you definitely want her weapon, the key, and you want as many of those books as you can afford. In that order, the weapon, the key, and the books.
Yeah, the keys for the
Oh.
side quest.
And the books. I can get
Yeah.
2 of the books.
Definitely
Right, so
get
I think
Cloud.
start with Cloud and Aerith, since you're gonna be stuck with them for a while. Come back and get Tifa's if you get enough later.
Yeah.
Barrett can wait for a little while, because by the time you get him back, you can just come back here and pick his up.
You guys are great. Thanks to you, I've got a ton of medals, Kupo. Which means I can bring happiness to a ton of people.
Good for you.
Hey, Cloud. Maybe say it like you mean it.
I
Not
did.
until I'm happy. Go on, work your magic. Make me smile.
Cloud!
I'll need a lot more medals, Kupo.
Not until I'm
Come
back.
on, Cloud. Let's go get more.
Okay, this is actively adorable. Like,
you wanna
Aerith
play a
has a
minigame?
fun dynamic.
Not until I'm happy. Make me smile from ear to ear.
Oh, God.
I will, now that you're in, like, an open area, you should try to make sure, before you get to Wall Market, that you have all of Aerith's weapon abilities, because I cannot stress enough how difficult the boss of Wall Market is, and how ready you need to be for it.
That bad, huh? Ooh, a materia slot. Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, that boss is.
Whoa,
It is what I think
holy
you're referring
elemental upgrades.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah. It was the first time in the game I died. And I died multiple times, because I didn't
nearly
understand the gimmick the first few times I played it.
That
Yeah,
bad, huh?
I nearly died many times.
You said wind for this
that
guy,
was a bit-
right? You said to have a wind spell equipped, so...
You will want, for the upcoming boss, which admittedly you got time, but you will want wind, fire, lightning, and ice.
All of them?
Yes.
Yeah, you will want to be able to quickly get to all of them. And I mean quickly.
Does he do the bullshit thing where he just decides to change his element?
Yeah, it changes its elemental weakness. So you have to constantly be. You don't need to keep scanning it with assess, but you need to scan it with assess once, and then you need to keep opening the assess bar to see what it's weak to at any time. And it changes its weaknesses quickly.
Okay, you said there's a mini game.
There is.
I'm not sure.
I don't think it's not available until you get the nail bat.
That's right. Yeah.
There's a lot of problems we can't.
It's kind of a joke
weapon
weapon.
for Cloud. It's a joke weapon, but its ability is really good, so it's worth
Really
using long enough to
strong,
unlock the
yeah.
ability.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like we have work to... Oh, dang. Let's see.
Well, you already cleared the Moogle one.
Bam, 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 bam.
Okay, let's be off on our quest.
Let's be a man.
Okay, come on, Aerith. Let's clip through this.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what sword Cloud has, it always clips through that roof.
Freaking too freaking long handle.
Yeah. And
I
they
mean,
did
hell,
not
that's
they
more
did
than
not
she
fix
has.
that in Integrate. It still happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I witnessed it many times.
That's what's called easy luck.
Let's see.
I'm like, Cloud, you can probably have 3 or 4 hands handle that handle. Trying to compensate for something.
Okay, so...
Well, the reason he needs such a big handle is it's supposed to be weight balance. The
That is
handle's
true.
probably very heavy and dense.
Yeah. I mean, given how long that sword is,
You're that
Yeah.
former soldier, aren't you?
that's just
Cloud, was it?
How do y'all know
Former
me?
soldier turned problem solver. Are you okay, Miss Folia? You look upset.
Yeah, I am pretty upset. The kids are still off doing patrols, even though it's now time for their lessons. Not a single
Oh,
one of
this
them has
mission.
come
I
back
always can't. I always get 4
Patrols?
of them and then can't figure out
that
where
a
the
Leaf
last,
House thing?
where the 5th one is.
Something they do to help out?
yet. That's right. In return for the donations we receive, the kids go around town picking up litter, running errands, that kind of thing. I don't suppose you've seen any of them, have you? You see, I have some important plans this evening, and I really need to go and get ready.
Would you like us to go round them up?
That would be wonderful. There are 5 of them out on patrol right now. They all wear homemade swords on their backs, so they should be easy to spot.
God damn it. Okay, let's go bully our fan club.
Yep.
I'm scared of the
Jesse, you will not miss them. For the most part.
I always lose one of them. And it's not this. In each playthrough, it's a different one. I'm just running all over creation trying to remember where it is. Well, where they are, I mean.
Where it is.
Where it is, yeah.
Where it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, not them or he or she,
So,
just it.
I'm childrenist, alright?
I mean, fair.
Children is. What, you some kind of kidges? Kidges? Kid?
Eric,
just-
you're
I don't-
back.
Kidges? I don't. Oh, look.
Come,
This is what
look
your
we
flowers
did
made.
with the flowers. Lovely, don't you think?
Great job. That's
It's a
wonderful.
chocobo.
Isn't it?
It's pretty.
Oh, I nearly forgot. I saw some Shinra.
Are you
suit
still
walking
salty
toward your
about
house a little
chocobos,
while
even
ago.
after all this time?
He was
Little
dressed
bit.
all in black. A little scary looking.
I cast fire at it as we pass by.
Why must you not like chocobos?
I'm sure they taste good.
You're so violent.
Never seen anybody make any mention of actually eating a chocobo.
Wait, so I'm the first?
I think it might be just as, not I mean like people in real life. I mean, I think it's like as taboo as, say, eating a dog in America.
Ah, I see.
Maybe he's like endangered or something.
They're
Like,
clearly not endangered. It's just
I'm
like
not
the thought of his pets.
or maybe like horses or something, because you know, with races.
Yeah, horses probably.
Yeah, they're basically Final Fantasy's horses.
Freaking bird horses.
Folio stallions.
I'm sorry, I just was watching the map and all of a sudden Erin's little model up there was just spinning around. I think she glitched out.
Like, what
Yeah,
the hell?
sometimes the tracking gets a little confused.
Let's see. There are a lot of dogs around here, actually.
There's one.
Why do they know what a Buster Sword looks like?
Wow, you're that soldier, right?
You don't know what a Buster Sword looks like?
Oh no, each one has a different sword, don't they?
Nope, they're all Buster Swords.
Okay, at least one of them's the nail bat.
Who knows? But isn't there something else you should be worrying about right now?
I forgot about Miss Folia's lesson. I gotta head back to the house.
Kid just pushes Cloud.
See, now that's a soldier candidate.
Cloud like 1000% let the kid push him.
Oh, definitely. He's a softie on the inside.
Oh, Cloud?
Yes.
Hey
hello.
there. How goes the
Is
patrol?
Cloud.
There's a lot
Hi,
more
I'm
people on
Cloud.
the
I is
streets
Cloud.
Hi,
than
Clouddale.
Maybe because the reactor blew up? Well, you've been keeping a very sharp lookout. But don't you think you're forgetting something important? Oh, Miss Folia's lessons. I gotta get back to the house.
You do that, kid.
Little shit. Oh, people are talking about a place that's haunted. That catches my interest. Is it the graveyard that we bought a key to from the Moogle?
Yeah, but that'll be for later.
Yeah,
The
The haunted-
quote-unquote Moogle.
the haunted thing doesn't happen till later.
How about it? You hungry?
Let's see.
The spices and herbs that are used are grown.
Anything else around here? That's what it's called. Easy money.
Let's see. We just stroll up to Charlie. Charlie, have you seen a little shit with a sword? He just points at Cloud. You bastard.
I was gonna say, it's like, I see him right here.
I'm giving Chadley way more credit than he should have.
Candidate detected.
I mean, his name is Chad. So.
No, his name's not Chad.
It's Chad.
His name is Chad Lee.
I know.
Even worse.
But...
Oh my God.
Hello, Cloud. Sir, it's a real honor to meet you. I think you soldier guys are
Glasses, you
awesome.
little
I
turd.
want to be strong and tough when I grow up too.
Very,
Very determined. These are dangerous times. The
I
reactor
don't
blew
know.
up
I
and
don't
a
think
bunch of kids
70s,
lost
but
their
I
friends
don't
and
think that
families.
Midgar
Who
works
knows
that
what
way.
might blow up next? I guess that means more children might be coming to
Rustic?
the house soon. And I think the teachers are gonna have a whole lot more work to do.
Speaking of teachers, Miss Foley is looking for you.
Oh man, I completely forgot.
I was half expecting
I have
Cloud to
get
sound
back
like
right
more
now.
and more annoyed as we gathered more kids.
This sucks.
Yes,
Oh,
hello.
that's your other side quest you can do.
Hello, Ismerk.
Shinra weapons are on the rampage. 5 of them, like floating eyeballs. I saw them wander
I
off
kill
with a
eyeballs.
smash, but if they come back into town, it'd be a disaster. We
That's
need
how that
someone
works.
who's willing and able to fight.
You think this means another war's coming?
I'll handle it.
You will?
Eric
Oh,
just
man, you're the
looks
best.
at him.
I could hear them shouting intruder detected or some other nonsense when they floated off. Be careful. They look dangerous.
Oh, that does sound dangerous, actually.
They are actually dangerous. These ones are pretty tough. Be ready.
Yeah. It's okay. You always come back for the other 2 kids.
I've been out here all night.
Rusty crab pizza
Is pizza?
for you and me.
We get to fight Shinra machines. It's a good day.
Yay!
Must be a Tuesday.
Well, no, it's Wednesday, actually.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did you forget what day of the week it is?
No.
Have I been up here?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Just figured I'd check. Okay. So the robots are somewhere. Found him.
Yep. Hey, Blue.
All right.
Dabba-dee dabba-die.
So yeah, these are a specific kind of robot. They only appear for this one side quest, so they're a separate scan from any time you see more like these.
Try to stay behind me.
And these ones are really annoying.
They really are.
Try to have Aerith use her new abilities from her new staffs, by the way. Like, a lot to try. Because these side quests are the best chance to get her fixed
back.
up.
Oh, are they this way?
Yeah.
Remember that place you were like, oh, this is the...
These enemies are like, this is the entire reason this exists, is to fight these 3 things. There are more the other way, by the way.
Oh, they're tough.
Yes, they're
They are
very
tough.
tough, and they switch
They
between
hurt a
immune to
lot.
magic and immune to physical.
I got your number.
I hope you have wind
Get
equipment.
ready.
Nothing else Aerith has a wind ability.
Take the lead.
Okay, what kind of abilities do you have here, Eric?
Kinda hurt. That's it.
Oh. Is Sorceress Storm the new one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can you take over for me? Get him!
Okay, so I believe that's the barrier that's immune to physical.
Wind.
Go away!
One's immune to magic and one's immune to physical. I always
Yeah.
forget which one's which. I think the one that's got like shield looking things is immune to physical, and the more wispy one's immune to magic.
I'm backing off a bit. Go on!
That'll do.
I'll do. Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Hey, so you hear what's going on with the
What, huh?
Or,
The what?
so they're bringing back Futurama. Almost all the
Space Simpsons.
It's on you. I'll show you what I
Yeah,
can do.
Space Simpsons. So they got for a 20 episode like
Get ready.
revival, and most of the original voice actors came back except for one very noticeable one.
Bender, Joe DiMaggio, isn't it?
Yep, Bender himself.
This one's for you. You can do it.
How can you have Futurama and not the original Bender? I feel like that project dead on arrival already because of it.
Yeah, people are boycotting because of it. So,
like Bender's the only character I think of as memorable. Maybe Zoidberg. I don't know.
There.
Why not Zoidberg?
Taking over.
But, yeah, I mean, like...
I didn't hate Futurama, but like it wasn't like anything super good.
I don't know, I've seen a few of them, but yeah, like, apparently Joe opened up and said, like, the only reason he would love to come back, but the only reason that he's not is because apparently he didn't agree with the pay that he was given. In fact, he wanted higher pay for himself and the others, and they weren't willing to do that. So they're just picking a new guy to play Bender.
Yeah, so it's currently immune to magic, so you might as well not be using her.
Hang back.
This one's for you.
It's on you.
I'll take care of him. Get him.
Let's see.
Why don't you lead the way?
Oh, no, I'm blocked.
Oh boy, he's digging underground.
Yeah, those things are like stuck in the ground.
This cannot continue.
Get real sick of your guys' shit.
Yeah, they're not fun to fight.
Yeah, these guys are really annoying. Luckily, they're only here, so you only have to deal with them for this one mission.
I love when enemies can just decide they're immune to half of my skill set and then change their mind about which half they're not allergic to.
Well, just to make sure you're sharp on all your other
Follow
abilities.
the path the original way you went, and you will find two
the
more.
last two.
Try to stay behind me.
Not these guys.
That's that.
Clearly, these are definitely the robots we're looking for.
Yes, the robots.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
So this way then?
No, the other way. Other way. Go back to where you came from.
Oh, I see. Let's see. But there's a bench over here.
Piece of cake. Enough.
I like benches.
That's that.
True. It would be a cheaper.
bench.
It would be a free way to get some health and magic back.
Accidentally cleave Aerith in half.
Wow, you're not supposed to do
Sephiroth shows up. No!
Damn it, Cloud.
You were supposed to be the one keeping her alive! He's just like furious, sobbing tears of rage.
No.
You
You can't let her die. She gets so much more powerful when she's dead. No!
And Cloud's just confused, and Sephiroth's like, haven't you seen Star Wars, Cloud? Star Wars!
Oh man, this is worse than Star Wars. Obi-Wan didn't control an entire planet's will when he died.
I mean, Yoda zapped a tree with lightning after he died.
But Yoda's Yoda.
That's true.
Yoda's Yoda. Yeah.
Also, zapping
like,
a tree with lightning is nowhere near the same kind of a feat as what we saw Aerith do at the end of Final
That's
Fantasy VII.
very true.
So wait, are we saying that Aerith's more powerful than a 900-year-old Jedi?
He's more powerful than 900-year-old Jedi's ghost.
I mean, also, Yoda used a Sith technique to summon lightning, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, seriously. Like, no, we're gonna talk about that. What the hell? You mean to tell me that they can do that okay?
I mean, in the last movie, Rey just shits out a lightning bolt.
I mean,
because
she's
she got
gotta be.
angry.
Well, it's like...
Apparently, all
What is
you
it,
need
like-
to use lightning is to be angry, but somehow Anakin never got angry enough to use lightning.
Actually, there were comics and stuff that showed him with lightning. The problem is, well, as Vader, The problem is, if he were to use it with his robotic parts, it just won't. You know, it's just not a good
Tries his own
idea.
suit.
Yeah, especially when that's the very thing that's keeping him alive.
I mean, Force Unleashed did imply that Vader is hella weak to lightning.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, Sidious did that on purpose, right?
Force Unleashed is really cool.
Like, Sidious purposely made Vader a handicap with that thing.
Guess I got
So that way he can never, like, be overthrown.
Enough. Especially because Sidious is like the one person to use lightning in the movies.
Oh, easily. So, like, if Vader Vader caught
no,
on or
no,
something,
no,
all
no,
he do is
never.
Sidious used it at one point, didn't he?
in which one?
What's his face?
Doubt.
From Attack of the Clones.
Oh, Attack of the Clones. Hold on. I know what you're talking about.
Dooku!
Why can't I remember Count Dooku?
Yeah, Count Dooku used lightning.
Yes, Dooku can use lightning, yes.
I literally had to think of Diz Count Dooku.
Darth Tyrannus.
That's it. God, what a bitch name.
I mean,
everyone calls him Dooku instead.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did I miss the enemies, or are they back further?
Follow the path as though you had originally been taking it. You will find them along the path. I think you're going the wrong direction.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're almost back to the sector.
You're not going back to the sector. You're following the path. Not this way.
Let's see.
No, that's
Is this
later.
what the key's for?
Yes, but but
Yes.
there's nothing over here other than the bench.
Oh, spiders.
The spiders.
The spiders.
Jeticus erectus.
Freaking love Megamind.
Oh, it's getting a TV series.
I wasn't thinking of Megamind. I was thinking of the Soldier Critic.
Oh, spiders.
Spiders. Spiders.
But yeah, Megamind and another property is getting a series in Paramount Plus.
Megamind's coming back?
Megamind's coming back as a series, yes.
Bitchin'.
Let's
On
see.
Paramount Plus.
Knuckles is getting a Paramount Plus show.
Which I did not realize that Paramount owns. Which I did not realize that Paramount owns DreamWorks. Wait, do they own Illumination? Because Illumination owns DreamWorks.
Wait, does that mean we could have a crossover between like the Illumination animated Mario movie and the DreamWorks Sonic
They're
movie?
not up here. They're following the path.
I like how Danny just started cringing.
No, I don't want my minions anywhere.
Can't wait for
I don't want minions anywhere.
Can't wait for Megamind to hire the minions.
No, please, God, no.
God, it's really weird that Despicable Me and Megamind came out in the same year.
I like
get me
Despicable
wrong,
Me,
the
but
first one
Megamind
was-
is a better movie.
Agreed.
The original Despicable Me was decent, though.
I mean, it
Can't
was
say anything-
good.
Can't say anything about the sequels.
Second one was kind of okay. The Minions
second one's
spin-off
okay,
and 3 are
third
just
one
like,
was-
why though?
I didn't
Money.
think 3 was any worse than 2.
I mean, it's the same thing with Sing 2, and like, because people buy money. Like,
There they
give
are.
it to Elimination, they know what people want. It's like Michael Bay movies.
Punch through.
You're talking to
Bay
the
movies.
wrong guy about Michael Bay movies.
Oh man, those movies pissed me off.
Oh, no, it pisses off too, but hell, they make millions of dollars in the box office.
I'm really glad that they took the Transformers movies away from Bay, because Bumblebee was great.
Funny part is, I think he produced that, but apparently he does better as a producer than he does a director.
He didn't direct it, and you could tell because the Transformers in that movie actually had characters.
What? Actual character?
The Decepticons had personalities. I forget their names because it's been years since I watched the movies. But like the Decepticon bounty hunters that were hunting Bumblebee were actual characters.
Yeah, they weren't just blatantly evil
They had-
robot number
they had-
1 and 2.
They had thoughts, feelings, and motivations. They were evil, yes. But like,
But at least it's like more than just use metal fingers.
well, most of the Decepticons in Michael Bay movies might as well just be monsters.
Right.
Like they have
Monsters
no
are really
personalities.
big.
They just go grr and then turn into a gun and shoot at the heroes.
Mind backing off a bit?
I still remember how much a waste of time the second one was. 3 hours.
You've got this.
And I felt like I wasted money.
I keep my distance.
The shows can be fun if you turn your brain off and just watch the carnage, but I want more than just carnage from Transformers.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, but...
And I will say Transformers 2 does a better job of being carnage than Transformers 1 does.
Yeah, sure. Let's return to the scared man.
I don't know. Wait, we are still talking about the Bay movies, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I saw the trilogy. I mean, third one was okay. First
I've
one
seen
was
every
like,
movie.
Alright, but... Nah, I was turned off after the third movie. I refuse.
Like usually in the Michael Bay movies, the only Transformers that get personalities are the Autobots. I was really disappointed with the Dinobots in
wasn't it like Gridlock or something like that?
There were a lot of Dinobots, but the Dinobots didn't have any personalities at all. They were just there. They were basically just mounts because the Autobots were riding on the Dinobots.
Maybe.
Just riding on the nostalgia factor, I guess.
Grimlock is in the movie after the Dinobots debuted as well, but he's really only just there to show up for 30 seconds, go, Grimlock, no, don't swallow that, drop it, and that's it.
Our work here is finished. If you're ever in the market for
So,
work
yeah,
again,
no
remember,
purpose for it.
Yeah, Grimlock might as well have not been in that movie, yeah.
Like, I know I'm not the biggest Transformers fan, but even that feels disappointing.
And Bumblebee, Bumblebee is a soft reboot. Like, everything that happened in the original Bay movies could still fit into the timeline, but it really doesn't have this. It has nowhere near the same tone as the rest of the Bay movies. It starts on Cybertron with a glorious 10 to 15 minute scene of G1 inspired Transformers designs fighting on Cybertron. You see Starscream, you see Shockwave, you see Soundwave, you see Huffer, you see Pipes, you see Brawn, you see a G1 inspired Bumblebee talking to a G1 inspired Prime. And Optimus tells him to chase after Megatron, who's went to Earth. So Bumblebee follows Megatron to Earth. And the Decepticon hunters follow Bumblebee. Bumblebee was supposed to be there with Cliffjumper, but the Decepticon hunters execute him before he can get there.
Yes, the Decepticon hunters.
The one thing that they do that I was disappointed with is they have Blitzwing, and Blitzwing's not a triple changer. He only turns into a plane. But like that's not a character thing, and he was there for a very short time, so I can't be too upset.
Right. Oh, you say triple changer, I'm assuming he has another form.
Blitzwing's supposed to turn into both a plane and a tank.
Gotcha.
It's one of there's not very many of them because it's a pain in the ass to make triple changers. But every now and then they tried to do it. The famous ones being Blitzwing, Astro Train, and Springer are the ones that come to mind.
Alright, this is a quick little walk.
Well, if you need to follow something, just follow the spiders.
Aerith's voice...
Spiders!
Like, I was thinking about it, but Aerith's voice sounds really familiar.
You want me to find her VA?
I might look it up later.
I know that when Remake came out, her VA was very wholesome on Twitter.
Yeah,
I haven't seen anything from her in a while, though.
And she even did a Let's Play on the entire game.
Yeah, she did. There was also a video of her and Barrett's voice actor playing the game together. The original game, not this one.
Interesting.
Yeah. They didn't do most of them, but every now and then they would voice lines with the character voices, and it was great.
I'm backing off a
That's
bit.
cool.
Just taking a little break.
I didn't watch the whole thing because it was like the entire playthrough, but I watched a few minutes of it.
Take it from here.
Oh man, you're just getting juggled.
God damn it.
All right. Aerith Eris is voiced by Brianna White.
Is that familiar to you?
I'll
Sounds
take care of
very.
you.
Yeah, I'll look
Name
her
it.
up.
Yeah, can you name other things she did?
Let me see.
Not off the top of my head, at
Yep.
least.
Can't wait for it to be about 100 different dubbed voices that I've never heard. That seems to be most voice actors. They voiced a bunch of dubbed anime characters.
Well, yeah. That's like the thing for voice acting, isn't it? Besides video games.
Yeah, but like so many of them haven't voiced very many video games. They voiced a bunch
Let's
of
see.
I think what's going on is recently a bunch of people who've been into dubbing are getting into video game voice acting now. I think that might be what's going on. Which is why there's so many new voice actors that I've never heard of before their roles in video games.
Let's see. Come on. No. Stop with the pop-ups.
You remember, like, we had the voice actor who did Makoto in Berseria for like 30 seconds.
Let's see. She's in Pop-Up Dungeon, Bolly Weird, Wasted, Criminal Minds Beyond Borders, Occupant, Amy Wants a Gun, The Halloween Song, Princess Rap Battle.
Okay.
Interesting.
That sounds weird.
I think it's a web series because she's
I've
Princess
heard of
Aurora.
any of those.
This one's for you.
Yeah, I think she's in some smaller ones. I think the only major one, like other than Final Fantasy, is I guess the spin-off for Criminal Minds for like one episode. And then she was Blake in the movie Wasted.
Try this.
Maybe it's
Her
just like
most
the tone of
recent-
voice, not the actress.
Yeah.
Perhaps. When I first heard Tifa's voice in back in Sector 7, for a little while I thought she was might have been Aqua's voice actor, so I had a similar kind of the way they're talking. Aqua's voice actor is not Laura Post, is it?
You're
No,
still
it's
doing
not.
okay, right?
I'm sorry. I think it's on Super Aqua. I'm sorry.
Wrong Aqua, not KH Aqua. He was thinking of the useless goddess.
I was talking about Kingdom Hearts Aqua.
No, I'm sorry. Like I keep forgetting you have to Can't Konosuba. It's just that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Let's finish this.
That
Is there
character's
one
voice
memes
is like Laura Post. That's weird.
This must be it.
That
No,
explains
it's not. No, it's not.
They
They're
have
not?
the same Japanese voice actress. not
Japanese
English.
voice actress.
You want to say
Sorry.
that too?
Sorry, it was a meme. Okay, hold on. So Tifa's
that
voice
does
actress.
explain why I've seen so many pictures of Sumi doing the Aqua face.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like, oh,
'cause,
let's see those. And you're like,
English-
I don't understand this. She's not even remotely that kind
Yeah,
of a
sorry.
character.
Yeah, because
Kingdom-
English useless
Kingdom
is,
Hearts Aqua's voice
Let's see.
actress is actually like
Hey,
a
Donna.
regular actress too.
Mhm.
She played one of the characters in CW's Arrow. I don't remember which one.
What is CW Zero?
The gritty DC
Arrowverse?
show.
More than I can ever repay.
Oh, CW's Arrow.
Yeah.
I know it's not much.
Okay, I heard that as one word, and I was like, what?
We
All right,
paid our
so
respects to
Tifa's
your
voiced by
wife,
Britt
and we took care
Barron.
of those creatures.
That's
I
such
don't
a
know who that
relief
is
to
outside of
hear.
this.
I can't tell you how much it was weighing
I'm looking
on
it up.
my mind. I was beginning to think I might never be able
I
to
think
visit
all
her
of the
grave again.
these voice actors are new to me in
With my
remake.
bad back and my legs.
Other
my
than
body's a mess,
the character who
frankly.
voices On
I
voices
didn't
a
think I
side
could
character
make it
in this
past the
game.
creatures.
That she
Erica
does.
Harlacher.
I was prepared to die trying, and then you two came along. Still,
AKA
I've
the
got to
legend
face
behind the
facts.
Kingdom Hearts puppet
Creatures
show.
are
Please
known.
continue.
I can't keep making these.
Please, I
errors.
need more.
Don't say that.
You can't
Please.
stop at one.
This is the graveyard key.
All right, so
Right
let's
back to
see.
Roggy.
But I just told you about my legs.
Why don't you just give it back?
Let's see.
Okay.
Her most
Cost you
recent
5,000
stuff is
gil.
Aftermath.
5,000?
It's always money.
The thing about Harry.
Fine. I
Whoa.
won't ask you for anything
Oh,
else.
she's young. She's
I'll
in Young
take your
Justice
damn
as
key and give it to the
Livewire
boy.
for 2 episodes.
Oh,
I've
she's
never
a
seen Young
wire.
Justice.
What is the
Cool.
world
For 2
coming
episodes.
to these
Yep.
days?
Let's see. She's Tessa Cruz in Fallout 76.
Oh yeah, when they finally added
Played.
It's good to help
NPCs.
people out, doesn't
Mhm.
it?
Let's see.
You having fun yet?
It's good to help people out, isn't it?
Then you can't be afraid to show it more. Don't forget, it's all about service and salesmanship.
I'll leave that to you.
Right after he blew that guy off.
But don't
Let's see.
think
She's
you can rely on me
Linda.
forever, mister.
She's Linda in Halo
Wasn't
Fall of
planning to.
Reach and Linda 058
'Cause
in
I command a
Guardians.
very good salary.
Guardians, what?
That's Halo 5 Guardians.
Oh.
So that's pretty much all her major stuff for the most part.
It seems like they're all kind of green, doesn't it?
Well, not really, because she's been doing this for a while, but I think it's more of lesser known talents.
I mean, Halo's a pretty big budget game.
It's
just one that's not in my circle at all.
Alright, let's find the other bastards. I found, what, 3 of them? So there's 2 left?
Alright. Yeah, because like some of the bigger names are like lesser characters. Like Max Millman is Red 13.
Ryuji is Red 13?
Max Millman is Red 13, yes.
Ryuji is Red 13!
Oh, Max Middleman's Ryuji, okay.
Sorry, yes.
He does a very good job of not sounding like Ryuji.
Or Sonic.
Oh God.
I mean, it
Oh my
helps that he's
God.
not screaming at the top of his lip.
What?
John DiMaggio is Heidegger.
Oh.
Don't go that way. You're going to activate story stuff.
I should have known, but that's funny. So Bender's Heidegger.
Yeah, we got Bender, we got Ryuji. On's here somewhere.
That's Bender.
Oh, yeah, John
Heidegger
DiMaggio
is Bender.
God damn it. Doesn't sound right to me.
And we all know Yuri Lowenthal's Johnny.
I keep forgetting who Yuri Lowenthal is. I know you talk about him a lot, but
Peter
I forget
Parker.
all the time.
Spidey PS4.
Probably why I keep forgetting, because I don't... Like, even though I kind of
Well,
liked that game, I really don't care that much about him. Oh,
Here,
there he
I'll
was. You
make
walked
it
right
better
past
for
him,
you.
didn't you?
Make it better
Oh,
for you.
yeah.
He's Yosuke too.
Hey there. How goes the
See, I
Oh, Josh
figured
Whedon is in this.
I figured he'd associate like more pleasant memories with Spidey PS4 than Yosuke Hanamura.
You've been busy.
It's a normal
Yeah.
day for me.
I know, but he seems to have a state to Yosuke, so I figured I'd brought that one up as well.
I enjoyed
It's not the
Yosuke.
voice actor's fault that the character was terrible.
Let's see, Josh Keaton's in here too.
Josh Keaton, really?
I can't say that the voice acting performance for Yosuke was terrible. I just hate the writing with Yosuke. I hate the kind of character he is.
Oh, there he is. There she is. Erica Harlacher. Voices Kyrie
Hey there. How
Kanan.
goes the patrol?
Kanan?
The character's name is
Very
Kyrie.
looking one.
I'm trying to learn all about the business.
Yep, it's Kyrie.
Wanna open up a shop of your
God
own
damn it, and
someday?
she's a Kingdom Hearts fangirl.
So I can earn
Kingdom
lots of
Hearts,
money and
Kyrie?
use it to help the house.
No, like there's a
Don't like to
character
talk
in the
about
game
it,
called
but we know
Kyrie
the
Kanan.
donations aren't enough to keep
Or
things
Kanan,
running.
or however you pronounce it.
Which game?
That's a secret, okay?
This game.
I'm not
The
supposed
remake?
to tell anyone.
Kyrie
I
Kanan.
gotta go study.
Oh,
Is that how you-
Kyrie!
Oh,
That's
really?
everyone. Let's go back to the house.
Kyrie?
Erica Harlacher voices Kyrie.
Okay. That's
was like,
not the
Kyrie.
way it's spelled.
There's not a character in this game called Kyrie. What are you talking about?
I know a guy whose name is pronounced Kyrie and spelled that way. Okay, so my bad.
Hello, have I found all of your brats? Pay me money.
The children finally came back, thanks to you two. You've been a great help.
Aerith was
Okay,
just kind of
everyone,
here.
Come inside. It's time to hit the books.
Just like always.
You guys.
Oh, Tondro's
the
in here
Toad King's
too.
back. I saw him near the hideout. We gotta do something about him.
Toad King.
That's
The
funny.
Toad King?
A weird, creepy monster we've seen near the hideout lately. He wears
Alright,
a crown
so,
and walks
yeah.
around like he owns the
So
place.
like literally they
He's
just
not a
get
king.
fresh people
He's
for
gotta
the
be
major
monster
part,
royalty at
major
least.
plays.
I bet a soldier could beat him up easy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, little
real
Harry
easy.
Potter look-alike.
But here's the thing. I don't work for free. Or cheap.
But we don't have any money. The watch wouldn't ask for money. But if we ask any other grown-ups for help, they'll find out about the hideout, and that'll be it.
We really don't want to lose the hideout. Come on, help us. Oh, and we'll give you some cool treasure if you do. And if that's not enough, I'll pay the rest of your fee once I open my shop.
Well, if you won't help, then we'll just have to kill it ourselves.
Okay, Top Gun, calm your shit.
I'll do it for 3 gil.
Huh?
I'm offering a special discount right now on Toad King jobs. Looks like it's your lucky day.
Cloud!
Awesome!
Again, Cloud tries to be a hard ass, but he's actually a softie.
I wish you luck.
Cloud's like one of the biggest softies in the entire group.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like him and Barrett.
At least Barrett makes sense because, you know, he has to play daddy to, he has to be a dad to Marlene, but like, you
Proud
never
Papa
thought of
Barrett
someone like Cloud.
is fun to watch.
Papa Barrett is amazing.
Oh, clipping, oh no! Okay, you Moogle shop terrorist.
Hey, at least I think Golden Saucer could actually make sense here, because like I feel like that's like something that would like heavily advertise out here.
Not to mention that is like one of the big places you'll actually see Moogles.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much essentially this world's Disney World, I guess. But if you have gambling and death.
You sure you want to fight?
Did Eric try to warn this thing? Like, are you sure about this?
Yeah.
Bud? She's like, I'm not against kicking your ass. I just want to make sure you're okay with it.
You're dead.
Just, I hope you're aware of the situation.
Keep it
We
together.
will make boots out of you. Well, he just
Let's
flew.
go.
Yeetus deletus, I say.
When they die, they do ragdoll, so...
That is true.
Ah,
Because
we're
it's kinda
facing together
hilarious.
again.
We have become one. We are Clarith.
I can fight too, you know.
I'm still imagining the shipping wars between the
Not bad.
Whiskers, because like I put that thought into my own head, and I'm just.
They're
dying.
just trying to fight over each other which one's canon.
Yes.
Oh,
And the
the air
arguments are like exactly like the
I'll show you
Twitter
what I can do.
arguments.
Yes.
You
The Twitter the Eric stands would be like,
Was
"You
never in
need to
doubt."
change it just this once. Let's not have her die."
And then all of a
We have the
sudden,
other
the
one die.
Whiskers are like, high wind! And like the Clarith ones don't have any way to argue against that one. There really is no arguing against high wind,
Can't
is
wait for
there?
Final Fantasy VII Part 3 rated X version.
Oh my.
Italian Senate edition.
Graphic detail.
Best do it right.
Get him! Here it comes! Mind backing off a bit? You can do it!
It feels weird that
Make sure
Sorcerer's
you
Storm-
scan the King Hedgehog pie here. He has a
Yeah, I
specific
scanned
type of
him.
enemy.
Get him!
Alright. Also, the fight's over when you kill him, not when you kill the other hedgehog pies. Because he keeps summoning more.
Get him!
Oh boy.
Ooh.
You might want to have Aerith charge up with some healing.
I need healing.
Keep it together.
I should
You both
probably
need healing.
heal up first. I'll take care of you.
I got this. It's on you.
So it's my turn?
Okay, that thing was
That
just
jumping move.
Sonic the Hedgehog with the bounce ring.
Running around the speed of sound.
You've got this.
Hang back.
And if they catch you in that, it'll interrupt any move you're starting to use. Well,
Here goes. This might be it.
oh my god.
Wow, this is that. Oh no, Eric's down.
If you have any elixirs, now's a good time to use one.
Gotta stay.
Oh no, you're asleep.
Oh shit.
Excuse me, they can steal potions?
Yeah, they can steal your stuff. Oh dear God.
Some hero you turned out to be.
What fun.
I'm trying to die, Cloud.
Let it burn. At least then we don't
Dying
have to deal
Cloud.
with Hedgehog King things anymore. Like, is it really that bad if we end the world and don't have to deal with these guys? I'm just saying. Maybe Sephiroth has a point.
I was like, you know what? Sephiroth's got a point.
Get a
Walks to the other
Sephiroth
side of the aisle.
I mean, Hawkeye confirms that there is Thanos was right merchandise. And if that's not like one of the darkest things I've ever seen, they got a laugh out of me, I don't know what is.
There was, oh, the Hawkeye movie? Really?
No, the show.
There's a Hawkeye show?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought they made a Hawkeye movie.
No, it's a Disney Plus show.
But I'm not surprised considering that. Yeah, I do remember there's.
How long do you think till Disney makes the Thanos is right merchandise?
If they haven't done it already, I'd be shocked.
So it's my turn?
Oh man, I would know some Reddit posts who would love to have a shirt like that.
Oh my god, why can they do that?
Funny part is, I think Bradley Cooper is like.
Chuck Pie King is empowering them to do that. He buffs them.
Yeah. I think Bradley Cooper is actually one of the biggest stars that actually sympathizes with Thanos.
I mean,
oh man, you escaped because of triple crash. Triple flash. Nice.
I mean, the worst part is the Eternals movie confirms that Thanos was right, actually.
What's the Eternals movie?
Essentially, if a planet gets too populated, it causes, like, a celestial to be born, and, you know, wiping out the entire population. So Thanos, like, having the world actually was the right thing to do.
You know, that would work, except you do the math, and we would be back to the same population in, like, 10 years. So, he's only delaying the inevitable.
Oh my god.
I mean, assuming that's the plan he's going for. See ya.
Good!
Take the lead.
Here goes! Can you take over for me? I'll take care of you. This one's for you!
I think it's. Isn't it weak to ice?
Best do it right.
I was like, oh, I forgot to summon.
I'm coming!
I forgot to do an assess this time.
Yeah, good thing you remembered.
I'll put down ice!
Problem is he moves when you shoot it at him.
You can do it!
Taking over.
Danny DeVito looking guy.
Danny DeVito looking
looks
ass.
like this. Oh, limit, yes!
This one's for you!
Oh, yeah! Take that, you asshole!
That's very satisfying.
Glad that's over.
We've killed King Hedgehog.
Good job.
Rip Sonic.
Oh no. Killed King Sonic. Because King Sonic was a thing the comics did. I don't know the context, I just know it happened.
I mean, didn't Sonic Underground as well?
Sonic Underground made him
Sonic is-
royalty, but there was no ending to Sonic Underground, so he never got to be
Did
king.
you defeat the Toad King?
They were all princesses and
Kicked his butt
well,
real good.
the sister was obviously a princess,
I knew you
but
could do it!
like their mother
Now we
was
don't have to
queen.
worry
They were
about the
supposed to be
king and
finding their
smelly
mother,
prince.
and then before they could have a season finale, the show got canceled.
This is for you. The treasure we promised.
Oof.
It's definitely worth at least 3 gil.
Okay, kids. Playtime's over for now. I've prepared a special
I really
assignment
wanted
for
them to
everyone.
give me actually
One
3
that I
gil.
expect you to finish today.
I thought that
Understood?
would have been funny.
Yes.
That would be
Yes,
funny.
Miss Folia?
Ooh boy.
I appreciate you getting rid of the Toad King, by the way.
Wow,
know.
Miss Folia, you must know all their secrets.
Oh, if only. Easier said than done.
This teacher needs a day
They're
off.
always on the move, looking for new adventures, chasing new dreams. All while trying to make the lives of everyone around them just a little bit better. I try to make sure they don't stumble and fall. And when they finally do, I help them back up.
Sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is. But I want the children to know that
Cloud's just
until they
like,
can
you have
stand
my
on their own
sympathies.
two
And
feet,
she's like, no, I like my
that I
job.
need to support them, care for them.
That doesn't make sense. You're like a teacher,
But
right?
even if we're not actually
Teachers are supposed to
related,
hate their jobs.
we're still a family. A real family.
Claude just
in
can't
all the ways that
process
matter.
this.
If I can do that for them, then, well, then maybe I'm making this world a better place.
I know you are.
I was consumed
My predecessor taught me everything I know.
with
I just took up his
this
torch and ran with it, I guess. Not that I'm anything close to what he was. Biggs is one of a kind.
I'm tough.
Oh no! I've completely
Biggs?
lost track of time!
Biggs, yep.
Do you
Same
have somewhere
Biggs.
you need to be?
Yeah.
Huh.
More like a dream I need
He
to
was a
fulfill.
teacher?
Thank you again for your help.
Yep. He, well, not just a teacher, helper of the orphanage.
Yeah, Biggs left the orphanage because he couldn't stand the conditions these children were in, and he wanted to fight to improve it. That's why he joined
I
Avalanche.
let everyone know you guys can join the game as special guests. If you want to know
So now
more,
you can do the
come to
mini
hideout.
game where the kids hang out. It's not technically one of your side quests, but it is worth doing. Also, if you equip the nail bat right now, because I think you got it from completing that, I have every single time I've replayed this game maxed out the nail bat's ability just doing the stupid mini game.
Disorder. A devastating attack. Oh! It switches modes and does damage. That sounds
Yeah.
fun.
So if you're in Punisher, it switches to normal. If you're in normal, it switches to Punisher.
Alright, let's at least
Should've
check out
done
the
that.
game. You know what? While I'm at it, let's see how close Aerith is. She doesn't have much further to go. She's almost there.
Yeah.
Do you have her guard stick ability as well?
He does not.
No, I do
Oh
not.
man, you really need to make a focus of trying to complete their weapon abilities, because the characters are not at their full usefulness until they have all their abilities.
Sounds like you've made a real name for yourself, Merc.
Well, then why don't you know my name? Got him.
Oh. Yeah. Fair enough.
Even the baseball bat
Oh,
comes through.
if you like level up the bat, it's really good at physical attacks. Like it can do
The
some
bat's
really serious
decent
damage.
physical attacks, but it changes up Punisher mode and it makes Punisher mode
Now
practically
that things are
useless.
starting to settle down a bit, we can finally play Whack-a-Box again. It's all thanks to you.
Whack-a-box.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That's
There's
the
this
minigame.
tired-looking guy out by the community center, and I heard he was looking for some help.
That's another side quest open for you. But now we gotta whack some boxes.
I mean, this minigame is more fun than it should be.
It is.
Considering how just kind of dumb and out of nowhere it is.
To be honest, that's the only reason I didn't mind mining those medals for the rest for that stuff, because it was just fun.
Yeah.
Wow, you can really make yourself a tank with this thing, huh?
Yeah.
Probably good because
Crits.
you're definitely not anywhere near as mobile
Luck.
with this weapon.
Oh yeah. You have no materia slots until you upgrade.
Now I have materia slots.
You're
What
just
did it
ti-
cost
you're
you?
just like tying the materia to it with string.
Is that
Yeah.
not what Cloud does normally?
No, at
This
least
is the
the
nail
sword
bat,
has
so it's gonna be
slots.
yeah.
This is like a bat with just broken nails on him. And all taped with like painter's tape or something.
The original one in FF7 looked like it had blood on it. This one doesn't though.
Censorship. Well, then I'll be actually questioning why a kid has a bloody nail bat.
Don't ask questions you're not ready for the answer for, man.
Don't ask questions you can't you're prepared to handle the answers to. I messed that up, but you got what I was going for.
I picked up what you were putting down. I think.
I know
Is that a
you played
reference?
Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Oh.
There's a section in the game where Mrs. Puff asks you to find stolen artwork and bring it to her. SpongeBob asks something to the effect of why he doesn't just bring it back to the museum, and she responds, "Don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answers to."
I forgot
and
about
it's,
that.
And it's a meme.
You're just in time for our
I knew about
Makes
it before
sense.
I knew what Battle for Bikini Bottom was.
super fun.
Playing the game just gave me the context, so I finally got to understand what the meme was about.
Battle of Bikini
Yeah.
Bottom's
We
a good
usually
game.
don't let adults play, but
I've been
since
enjoying
you're
it so
cool,
far.
We're gonna make a special exception
Although Kelp
just
Forest
for
friggin'
you.
sucks.
No, that's a common opinion.
That's where I'm at in the game right now. So I've put it down for a while.
Are we at Olympus Coliseum?
I find the best thing to do is to just keep doing the dodge roll attacks with Cloud. That does the best. That destroys these the fastest for me.
Oh, that's cool. Even though the one hits.
Yeah. Abilities do more damage to the boxes as well, even though you can't lock onto them.
So long.
So if you just keep doing disorder, you'll finish it by the time you're done with the mini game.
He does a swinging animation.
Yeah, he does. He swings it like a bat. It does a shit ton of damage, but there's no mobility at all.
Makes sense.
So that's what these little boxes, the roll and attack move does so much.
Does this actually like raise your ability with disorder?
Yes.
Oh.
You will, if you keep doing this, you will probably finish disorder.
This won't take long. Let's do this.
Nice.
That'll get it.
And they do bring Whack-A-Box back for Yuffie in episode Yuffie. It's a little different, but it's roughly the same.
Yuffie would.
It's a bit harder as Yuffie, but it's also more fun. Try to aim for the clocks too, they increase your time. Because I think you passed one.
No, he got him.
Oh, he did get it? Alright.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize it's a pretty decently good area attack.
Yeah.
Okay, Cloud. Oh, I got it.
There you go. You got the weapon
Yeah,
ability.
you got it.
Never have to use nail bed again. Because I don't actually like it as a weapon very much, but I do like it's a weapon ability.
Does he still, when he uses disorder, swing it like a baseball bat?
The animation for changing to disorder is the same.
Because that sounds really threatening, just all of a sudden whipping a sword like a baseball bat at someone.
Oh god, imagine him swinging a buster sword like a baseball bat.
Terrified
Hunk of
screaming.
steel.
So the best score you can get for the best prize, I believe, is 40,000.
So I was
30,000.
surprisingly close.
Wow, Cloud! I've never seen anyone do that before.
Murder
See?
boxes?
Pretty fun, right? Play with us again, Kay?
You never seen someone murder box? Oh my god!
Yep, 30,000.
Okay.
One try.
Oh no, it was
Wait,
30,000. I'm thinking of the second version of the game.
So
Yeah, you are.
Which opens up when you come back later on in the story.
Which I feel like I should get it by now because I made it up to 47,000. I got a system.
I did it. I feel very proud.
You did it. Good job.
Man, we're almost out of time and we didn't even finish all the side quests.
We have a half hour left.
Oh, I thought we had 20 minutes left or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, here.
I mean,
Tifa.
I'm here. I can be here as long as you want.
Thanks, you guys.
All right, so now you're
got a whole mountain
very
of Moogle
prepared
medals
for
now.
Abzu.
Soon I'll be able to make everyone here super happy.
That's wonderful. So, like Mog the Moogle, you'll be able to make all our hopes and dreams come true?
Not just yours, Koopa. The wishes of every single person.
Aerith
in
is
this
just like,
slum.
I wish to die, and everyone just looks at her like, ugh. No, it makes sense in context.
Collect Moogle medals, you know. They'll pay anything to get their hands on more. I'm using the money to set up more shops all throughout the slums, Kupo.
So,
I'm giving
couldn't
jobs
I
to the
just
other kids
sell
and
the
making
Moogle
life better
medals
for everyone
elsewhere?
here. And that's how I'll make everyone happy.
That's one
No.
way of doing it, Kupo.
And I've got extra happiness for you two.
So what's to stop us from
No.
selling the electives?
Moogle magic, Kupo?
Next time.
The kid sounded so nervous all of a sudden.
I love that Cloud's giving him like a lesson. Like he's not being an ass about it. He's just like, hey, if you're gonna do this, do it right.
I mean, I think the sad part is Cloud and I went to the exact same place immediately. Like, what's stopping us from just selling immediately?
Why I didn't respond to what you said. I just had to wait for Cloud to do it.
Yeah, same here. I was like, oh
No,
wait, don't worry, the game has a response to that.
I am Cloud, apparently.
So you don't remember who
Why?
you are?
I mean,
Why you cause rain on everybody's parade?
I mean, I'm not as big of a Tifa simp, but really, who is?
What are you doing up there?
Danny.
I'm not sure that exists.
Shut up.
Did you know? This place is haunted.
Why you gotta call me out like that?
Oh god, this guy.
You wouldn't
Oh,
happen
yeah,
to be
this
a
guy.
certain merc that's become the talk of the town?
I might be.
Yep.
I'm Damon. Little more than a humble reporter with the Daily Buzz.
Ah,
So she wish you
that
know.
rag? The one that's always printing awful rumors about
So
the
it's
slums?
the Onion.
On the contrary,
Wait,
my dear.
kind
It's
of?
the
Trying
Onion
to
if
raise
the Onion
awareness
took
of the
itself
plight of our
seriously.
undercity brethren.
Yeah.
We
So the
seek a
Washington
better future
Post.
for everyone, rich
There
and
you go.
poor.
Yes.
Now then, my friends, I
Oh man, I almost
I have
feel
a
bad for
business
that
professor
one.
who keeps insisting
Are
we
you
read
familiar
it, and
with
I'm
the
like,
mysterious
no,
and notorious
no, I'd rather
bandit known
read
as
real
the
news
Angel
instead of
the
this
Slums? She delivers written
overinflated
declarations to her
garbage.
It is owned by Amazon.
Yeah.
before
Like it's so full of
divesting them
itself.
their valuables.
Reading
Everyone
every
loves
single
her.
one of its articles,
Everything
I hate
she
it.
steals, she gives to the poor and needy.
Yes, she's
Robin
got a
Hood?
knack for public relations. Very
Essentially.
popular around
Basically,
here
yeah.
as a result.
God damn it, Robin
Nevertheless, she
Hill.
is a criminal and a threat to the
Christina
public order.
V.
I've made it my mission
That's
to
a Ruby
unmask the villain,
joke.
but the locals
It
have
is.
been
One that Angela
uncooperative
probably
and
will not get.
uncommunicative.
What was the joke again? I didn't hear it.
It's a Ruby
Identity
joke,
as
but that's
horror
from
has been
volume
exposed.
7.
Yeah,
This is
one of the
all
characters in Ruby Volume 7
brings me
is
to you.
inspired by Robin
Work of the
Hood. Her
hour,
name is
and
Robin
the man
Hill,
who
and
will
she is
serve
the
up my
Happy
skill.
Huntresses.
I thought Ruby was inspired by Robin Hood.
Ruby herself?
Yeah.
No, that's Little Red Riding
No,
Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
Oh,
Different hood. Different hood.
I can't believe I can. Hood. All people with hoods in this game. Come on, right?
Good to see you again, Murray.
Oh, you picked
Good
the
to
right
see
one.
you too, Aerith. I'd heard you found yourself a funny new friend.
Cloud, meet Murray. She knows everything there is to know about the slums.
You okay?
Murray,
I'm
meet
just
Cloud.
processing.
He's a former soldier and super strong.
He looks useful enough.
Cameron.exe
The
is
kids have been
stopped.
talking about you. The defender
You
of
hear
the
the
secret
dial-up
hideout.
sounds of
And
broadband.
now the hero of the Leaf House is helping the Daily Buzz look for the Angel of the Slums.
I am.
I'm a lover of the whispered word. Not that it's any real secret, considering how chatty that Shinra must
Yeah,
be.
Shinra does that. They just don't
Not
shut
looking
up.
into it for the reporter.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for myself. Call it curiosity or whatever.
Or could it be you've fallen under the Angel's spell like so many others? Anyway, it so happens that I have some information for you. But I'll need a moment before I can give it to you. Why don't you wait with that reporter of yours?
Okay, sure, lady.
What those avalanche people were thinking.
Oh, we'll get Barrett over here. He'll tell you, I promise.
You could see the sky?
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Have you tried talking to Murray at all? She told us that she had some information.
Sorry, I can't
to
hear that
share.
word and not think
Mireille,
Bubsy.
as in the Mireille?
Mhm.
The town gossip? I chased her for days begging for info, but she wouldn't give up a single scrap. So how'd you get the old bird to talk?
This old bird had a change of heart, that's all.
I have ears!
Quickly, before you have another, tell us, what do you know about the
Where's
notorious
the calling
Angel of
card,
the
Murray?
Slums? Has she struck
Dun,
again?
dun,
Is
dun.
that it?
I don't know anything about that, but I do know where her hideout is.
Her Base of operations? Now that's a scoop! Where is it?
Up your ass and to the left.
Deep in the scrap.
Damn it!
At Lookout Point. Hardly anyone goes out there these days. It's
The big
perfect
the
place
big
for a
arena
criminal
area you keep
hole
trying to
up.
go to.
Ah.
Lookout Point. Got it. I'll check it out right now.
But before you go, I should warn you about this rumor I heard. About a terrible fiend that's claimed the
Oh, well, that
Angel's
sounds
Grave
exciting,
as
doesn't
its
it?
lair.
Yep.
And since this is an RPG, all terrible rumors are true.
Always hungry.
Except for the ones that benefit you.
But I'd not go anywhere near that thing.
Oh, definitely.
Unless that's an ancient prophecy, in which case it'll come up, but just not the way you expect.
Well,
Oh, yes.
Glares at Aerith's materia hairband.
plan first, then
Yeah.
act. That's every respectable journalist motto.
Like, good job, Holy! You saved the planet, except you didn't, you freaking useless piece of scrap.
Way to go, Patrick! We saved the city!
Yeah.
My
Lovely
leg!
if you investigated Lookout Point 4.
That is 100% how Holy functioned. It's like, we did it! We saved the city!
I mean, to be fair, what Under Threat was more than just the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Aerith was just like spiritually face palming at what a failure Holy was.
Aerith's just fine, I'll do it myself.
Fine, I'll do it myself. Grabs the glove that controls the planet.
The infinity materia.
Yeah, the infinity material.
Oh my god! And the funny part is they could do a reference like that.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Okay. There's Lookout.
There it is.
Okay, come along, Aerith. Don't get lost. Or do. It doesn't really matter to me.
That's terrible. What if she kills herself?
I mean, if she dies, then the planet's saved.
There you go.
So, like...
So kill her. Kill her right now.
Okay, fine. Damn, didn't work. Stupid plot armor.
She's immune to Buster Swords. What do we do?
Hey, Sephiroth, come here! I want you to stab this person. Sephiroth's like, what? Is this a trick? No, I want you to stab this person.
Sephiroth was like, hold up.
The entire game switches Sephiroth doing everything in his power to protect Aerith from Cloud.
Man, Final Fantasy, they really changed up the plot a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm just imagining like a Scooby-Doo chase scene now.
Scooby-Doo. Cloud's running with Aerith tucked under his arm, and she's stiff as a board under his arm.
Easy.
Running around holding her like she's
Here
luggage. Sephiroth, as Cloud chase after him. Man. I love the idea that, like, since Sephiroth's trying to change canon, he doesn't want Aerith to die.
It's
I
really funny.
Someone should really make an animatic or animation with that. Please. I need to see this like live.
Okay. Should I fight this thing with Aerith's Silver Staff, or should I try to build up the, like, Arcane Ruin thing?
I don't know.
I think it should be fine.
Yeah.
At the very least, if I die, I'll just come back twice as powerful and kill it.
If you do, like, even if you don't finish it off, then you should just kill some random enemies hanging out around here, just spamming the moves until you finish them.
Okay.
Hello.
All right. So do not target the big wrecker ball. You'll only do 1 damage every time you hit it. You do everything in your power to avoid it. And also, yeah, it does that.
I'll take care of him.
This thing is very weak to thunder, though. Although
Especially when you use thunder on its wrecking ball.
Here's the gimmick. The gimmick with this enemy, though, it does not stagger.
Calling lightning.
Go on.
Oh man, Cloud's about to eat shit.
More magic. Get him.
Oh, he did. He blocked just in time.
This one's for you.
Dodge.
Like that?
Yeah, because that casts silence, which means you can't do spells and get hit.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to get hit by that.
Yeah.
Or do you want to get hit by that?
I find Cloud is pretty easy at getting around this thing's attacks. Like, it's pretty slow, so...
Yeah. It's hard when it hits.
I'm just trying to do Aerith's thing.
Needs more magic.
Oh, in order for Arcane Ward to gain AP, you have to use abilities in the Arcane Ward.
You'll be blown away.
See there, you got your proficiency bonus gained. So now you got to use another ability in the Arcane Ward.
Does that work for like prayer too?
It works for Cure.
The cloud is dying, Aaron.
It's for spells, not all abilities. Oh shit.
I'll take care of
Luckily
you.
prayed. Yeah. I'd say switch to Cloud for a minute until she's no longer silenced.
Big Cloud's also
Oh, I think you could use abilities with. You could use spells with Cloud inside her thing.
Yeah, you can.
Does
yeah.
that work?
That would. Yeah, it would. It would also. I think it would also give her.
Yeah.
As well. Oh no, it didn't give her proficiency, but it did work. That's why Aerith's so good as support. She can set up these runes, and all the characters can use them.
Yeah, to use arrows not gonna do anything.
Why don't you
Don't
lead
forget
the
to
way?
sense it.
Oh yeah.
Too bad.
Doing pretty good though. It doesn't really get any harder, so as long as you keep your health up.
Yeah, just be ready when it starts to attack, dodge accordingly, blah blah blah.
And shame.
I can't believe you.
Well, Phoenix down.
I can't believe you. She said.
Okay,
Aerith's
open
just,
up.
hey, I'm the one that's supposed to die. Get it right, idiot.
Wait, how are you supposed to know that?
Internet.
Internet.
My distance if I were you.
I would hate to have Shinra interrupt. Well, you know, the consumer model.
Like most consumer models.
Well, like,
I don't think Danny understood that one, but I appreciate it, Andrew.
Yeah. I mean, we did show him the fan version of that reference last night after the stream ended.
Yeah, so in Sonic Heroes, E123 Omega is like very offended by Eggbots.
Try using it.
Yeah.
Worthless consumer models.
All of the characters, when you're playing as the characters, have lines they'll say when they get certain score bonuses, like Greats and Yaz from the score.
Yeah.
And Omega, one of E123 Omega's quotes is worthless consumer models. And he says it exactly like that.
I'll do what I can.
Cloud does have a
One more
limit.
shot.
Yeah. Almost staggered it, so it might be worth waking. Because it staggers based on its HP, not based off of the stuff you're doing to it. You can't focus strike it into staggering it, unfortunately.
Take it from
No.
I'll take care
I
of
mean,
it.
the closest you can get is thundering it, but it takes
Come
time.
on.
Yeah.
This one's for you. Needs more
So
magic.
you can set up another arcane ward, back up a little bit so you don't get hit by the silent stuff, and then use thunder on it again.
That must be
It doesn't
like
silence
sleep
us.
stuff, I guess.
No, that's shock.
Here goes.
How shocking.
Hey.
Ah.
Why can't I?
Come on, Aaron.
Yeah, you might want to
Focus
step
up.
back.
Don't catch a cold.
She fired the spell and then immediately got shocked again. Oh man, if you could have stood in the room when you did that, he would have cast the spell twice. Oh shit.
Seriously?
Boy, I love that I need to like build up a gauge to
I'm
use
here.
items.
Go on.
Again, it's like the RPG. It makes
Yeah.
sense based off of that.
It does.
That's also where all the challenge is, because if you didn't have to build up the cage to use items, then like nothing would be stopping you from spamming items all the time, always.
Oh my god, Cloud.
You know, like Final Fantasy 15. Which, as much as I like that game, that is a problem with that game.
Feeling chilly?
Well, it's at least far enough away from Cloud that if you pick him up, throw another Phoenix on him, he won't die immediately.
Unless I dance over to Cloud again, you know.
It's mega part. Oh yeah, these.
You'll feel better in a second.
This time, hang back.
Let's see.
Go on.
Does that thing just stick around, actually?
For a little bit. It goes away soon, but
all good.
Yeah.
God damn it, Cloud!
Won't last long.
Move, 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 move.
Need a breather.
So it's my turn?
Yeah, just get Cloud like a mega
one's for
potion or
you.
something.
Prey will do it, I guess.
I'll pray.
Should have been there.
Getting aggressive now.
Be careful.
I'm wide awake now.
Get away, Aerith. Get away, Aerith. Healing would be great right now, Aerith. Come on. Well, if you use a Phoenix down on her right now, then she can immediately use Healing Wind at least.
What happened to my revive materia? I must have not equipped it again when I switched back to the
No,
sword.
you did it.
Yeah.
Still up for it?
Stay strong and carry on.
There we go.
Alright, back in it. You
Move.
gotta, like, actually roll around this guy, especially... It has an obvious weak spot where it has no arm on one side, so stay to that side.
Get him.
Did you not notice I was trying to roll?
Well, this thing will punish you
Okay,
for
up and at 'em.
not like reading its movements and avoiding it better. It moves slowly, so it expects you to dodge more often.
Yeah.
One more shot. Buckle up. Here it comes. This one's for you.
Why does Aerith move faster when she's not dodging, actually?
I'll put down ice.
That
kinda hurt.
Nice. Nice.
Like, seriously.
Don't question it, just move.
Let's see, where's Cloud's unconscious body? It's over there somewhere, isn't it?
It's right by the thing, yeah.
Yeah. Go on. I'm here.
I advise you taking away as quick as you can. Or at the very least, heal him a lot.
Okay.
Because that's gonna happen.
This one's for
Almost
you.
there, baby. Almost there. Restore. Source restored. Just go.
From some close range, you probably won't hit.
Okay.
As you're saying.
Guess we should look around.
Alright. Going to explode, by the way.
Doesn't explode. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it exploded.
Guardian angel of the
No, it does
stars.
not.
Alright.
Collect your offering on behalf of the poor.
Then you would definitely
This
die.
must be one of her calling cards.
I don't see
Yeah.
anything else interesting. Let's head back and tell him what we found.
Freaking old lady making us do her job.
All I can say is, I've done this fight less painfully, but I was doing a better job of avoiding its attacks.
I was trying to avoid the attacks. It's not like
I know you were
forgot to
trying, but
dodge.
you were succeeding.
Well,
I
anyways,
also played
you got
as
that over
Cloud
with.
more than Aerith.
Well, I needed to level up Aerith's thing. Did I even get it finished? I did.
You got it. You got
Thank
it.
God,
Yeah,
okay.
you got the proficiency.
If I had
So
the
now-
materia I needed equipped, maybe I would have done better.
Well, yeah, and do check your other equipment because if you put material in other equipment, some of them do stay on there. So
Yeah.
might be when you were swapping around, it probably got stuck with another.
I can't believe it! You found one of her calling cards! This is the
Frickin'
genuine
fan
article.
vehicle
I'm
cards.
sure of it. Penned by the angel herself.
So this is one of her famous.
Are we not supposed to think that the old lady is the angel?
Incredible find.
Because I'm like 90% sure that's her.
Hold on. Looks like there's something else. A message. To the nosy Shinra reporter sniffing around.
Yeah.
I was planning to teach you a lesson you would never forget. However, by the grace of your mercenary friend, you were spared that lesson. But next time he might not be around to save you. You would be wise to watch your step.
Not just a message from the angel. A warning.
Bro.
If the Merc here hadn't bailed you out, that fiend in the scrap would have ripped you to shreds.
More of
Sorry
a
about that, friend.
crushed him.
Here
Smushed
I
him.
was, just trying to help you out.
Didn't do
But
much
instead,
ripping,
your
lots of
kindness
smushing.
Almost got you violently killed.
A good portion of smushing.
No harm, no
Yeah.
foul.
You almost got violently killed.
In any case, I hope this narrowly averted tragedy won't discourage you from sharing information with me in the future.
Hey, everybody! The angel left another calling card! She's gonna rip off Don Corneo!
Oh, that takes balls.
Damn time!
Don Corneo's no easy mark. I can't wait to see how this goes down.
Excuse me, I'm a reporter for the Daily Buzz and...
So much for my reward.
Here, why don't you take this? Oh, and no need to thank me. Let's just say it slipped out of that reporter's pocket. Can't call it theft if you're just claiming what you're
Yeah,
owed.
she's the angel.
Am I right?
I'm pretty
Well
sure
done,
she
Mr.
is.
Merc.
Wait, so you don't
certainly
know?
lived up to your reputation.
They never really, it's like explicit. I mean, as far as I've gotten to, they never really explicitly say it.
We probably
but I'm
oughta
pretty
call
sure
it a
she
day.
is.
Getting late, huh?
All
You've
right.
been working so hard you lost
So
track of
that's
time.
all of the side missions.
That too. The pace sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they
Good
didn't
job,
know
Mark.
if you were worth it yet. But now they do.
Alright,
Come
so that
on,
means you get
let's
to
go
see the
home.
scene where Aerith has her best dress.
Oh, sweet.
Because basically, Aerith's dress are if you did none of the side missions, some of the side missions, or all of the side missions.
But you now gotta see the differences because I've never seen like the not best.
I've seen all three of hers.
Oh.
Boy.
Hey.
You know, I thought we were gonna save right here and call it a day, but I guess not.
I mean, this is basically the boss of this chapter, so it's a nice spot
True.
to stop.
Hello, Aerith.
What do you
Also, in my opinion, he's the most difficult fight in this
Haven't
chapter.
seen him
fittingly.
before. He your new
Yeah.
boy toy?
I do think he's harder than the smog guy you just beat.
He's my bodyguard, if you must know.
Is it Counter Club
Wait a
time?
minute. Those eyes.
Kinda,
Is he the one who
sorta.
beat up Reno?
He won't really let you just counter him to
And
death
what
like
if I
Reno
am?
will.
Need to cross my T's, dot my I's. That's all.
By the way, Cam, as soon as you're done with this, you'll be officially caught up with me in my PC playthrough. So,
Oh, so Rude's the last thing you did?
Cloud.
Rude's the
you
last
can
thing I
be.
did. Yes.
Rude's not a bad person, really.
No, I'm not bad. But like it or not, I sometimes have
God.
to do bad things.
When Remake gets to Wu Tai, that's gonna be hilarious. Them just being like, we're off clock. It's fine, it's whatever.
Don't take it personal.
Got some personnel, kid.
He really just hit me with a nothing personnel, kid.
You Turks are all the same. All bark. No bite.
Imagine if you had the baseball bat equipped and it like snapped in half.
No need to get
That'd be
loud.
kind of scary.
Let's do this.
Okay. It looks like Evasion's the name of the game, actually.
Yeah.
Leave us alone.
Renew can be countered, but he will punish you for just standing there and waiting for it all the time.
Like that, apparently.
I'll show you what I
Yeah,
can
some
do.
of his moves can't be countered. You can, there's like wind up to all of his moves, so you can see what he's doing as long as you pay attention. But it's still pretty quick. Like that could have been countered if you'd been in counter stance.
Ah, snap out of it, Aerith.
So, first class. Great.
Okay, she's up.
Go on. Wait, seriously?
Yeah, I said he was the hardest fight here, but I wasn't expecting him to like instantly take out Cloud.
Wake up, you bitch!
Okay, up and at him.
Let's do this.
Ow.
Let's see. Okay, rolling just decided not to work there.
Rolling isn't usually a very effective way to attack. Blocking is usually better.
Here we go. I see you.
And that's unblockable. You can tell by the aura.
You can block it, but you can't counter it. I think.
Oh, I can't believe you.
That's enough out of you.
Can't keep eyes open.
Excuse me.
Okay, it's gonna be one of those things. Yeah. Can you tell I'm having fun yet?
I think this fight's fun when you get it right.
Stay back.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but
Won't last long.
Yes, you know, getting.
I know that I'm like one to talk, but you need to learn to not block with your face, basically.
You've got this.
Yes, getting 0 to death is such fun.
Whatever.
Limit, eh?
Try this.
There you go.
by the way, he's weak to win. If you have any,
Yeah, don't
anybody
spam on him. Do a single attack on him, and then stop and either block or roll away because he will always counter. Think Kingdom Hearts revenge values there.
Oh boy, revenge values. You know, my favorite part of Kingdom Hearts.
Okay then.
I mean,
really not that
speedrunners
bad
love
when you
revenge
know.
values.
You know, where you just get punished for fighting the boss.
Well, if you
Get
know
punished
the
for
pattern,
wailing
not
on
that
it.
bad, so. You're supposed to learn the moves and the timing.
In concept,
Wow,
I don't
that
disagree.
Then think about changing careers. I won't give up.
Let's see.
Just getting started.
You can dodge roll away from that move that he does.
Good.
Can't do shit about that, though. As soon as he decides to hit you with the sleepy gas, you're just kind of fucked. And it still uses a Phoenix down.
Okay, up and at him. Cloud's pretty strong, isn't he?
No, he's been dying a lot, actually.
You don't know me.
Sorry.
Let's
Oh
do
man,
this.
we're gonna be stuck when we get to Rufus for a while. I just know it.
How's that payback working out for you?
Oh, better than
I think I might end up walking you through that fight, like word exactly how it works. 'Cause I don't have like a set in stone strategy for Rude. I don't think he's that hard enough to need one. But Rufus Shinra, I have a very
thanks,
particular
guys.
charge with it.
But this is self-defense.
Where the fuck is my summon?
So it's my turn?
It hasn't come yet. You gotta activate the summon ability. Or the game has to activate the summon ability.
Tired.
And sleepy gas.
don't really know what triggers the summon to start showing up.
I don't know either.
Here it comes.
Roll away.
Dodge. There.
There you go.
You're getting it.
Oh, did you guys know that he could bitch slap Aerith with Cloud?
Yes.
Yeah.
He missed last time. That's what's supposed to happen.
Little warning would have been nice in that case.
I'm coming! Stop it! I'm feeling pretty weak. No big deal.
Honestly, just have Cloud use his limit right now.
He's gonna get interrupted out.
Pushing it.
Oh, no he didn't.
It'll knock Brood down a minute. It'll give you a second to heal.
There. Can't keep eyes.
And Aerith's asleep again.
You're almost done with him because this you only have to get him down to a little bit more, and then the fight's gonna end.
God. This is just genuinely annoying.
I won't give up.
Except, like, this fight's not bad. I like this fight a lot. You're just having trouble with it. It's one of those, like, you need to get a little bit more used to the flow of this game. But, like, this is a good fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that.
Try this.
I just think it's bullshit at the moment. I might decide if it's not later. Yep, there goes Cloud again. What a shocker.
Enjoy the ride. Go on.
This is just initial first impressions, so.
You'll be blown away.
There you go.
Ugh.
Just leave us alone.
You know I can't do that.
Still a ringtone.
Hey there, partner.
Like, I'm too annoyed by that fight to have laughed at
But we're
that.
needed on standby for a
Yeah.
job. Something about Sector 7. So get your ass back here now.
Oh, man. Like, he's trying to get a word in, and Reno won't shut up.
Got somewhere else to be?
Apparently so. Go home and stay there.
You know I can't do that.
And he doesn't get to say anything back because the helicopter flies away.
It's like, damn it, it's my bad.
I love Reno. He's hilarious.
That was rude.
Or rude, excuse me.
They
Did I
both
say
start with
Reno?
R. You said Reno.
Oops-a-daisy.
It's okay. They both start with R.
That's as good a spot to end as any. That was obnoxious.
But the thing that Rude was doing there was that Rude has abilities that will punish you for letting him stay too close for too long. So you
Which,
need
you know,
to get
is
in
how
there,
you fight him?
do some damage.
You get punished
then
for
get out.
fighting him.
You need to get in, do some damage, and get out. That's how you gotta fight Rude.
That's the thing. Like, whereas Reno is allowing him to come in and make mistakes, Rude, you kind of have to fight on your feet type sort of thing. Kind of like a hit and run sort tactic.
I'm gonna tell you a little bit about how Rufus Shinra works, just so that you know how you need to get used to with some of these fights. Rufus Shinra will not allow you to attack him with basic attacks at all. He will counter every single one of them. Every time.
Then how the fuck are you
If
supposed to get ability gauge?
So here's how you fight Rufus Shinra. You strafe around him long enough to get yourself enough ability gauge to shoot a fire spell at him. He staggers when the fire spell happens, and while he's staggering, you can get in there and attack him for a few seconds, then get out again before he recovers.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
Actually, it's really fun when you get it down.
Which is what you were saying as I was getting my ass slapped right here.
Well, this is your first experience with it. I mean, you're still getting used to the controls.
Yeah.
Please know, these are my two modes of getting my ass clapped. I get annoyed, or I keep throwing myself at it. Rude versus Roxas. Like, I went
Roxas is a super boss. Rude is just...
I went at the Roxas fight in KH2 for a
early
good solid
difficulty.
hour. Because that one actually felt fun despite being a challenge. This didn't feel enjoyable.
I really don't see why this wouldn't have been enjoyable. You were just struggling with it. You needed to come at it at a different approach.
Far as
I'm telling you what the game was expecting of you, and you're just giving me reasons why you didn't want to do that.
Like, I'm fully aware it is rather childish. I'm just annoyed at it. Like,
it's just like any game that I play where it's like it wants you to notice the pattern, see how the boss works, and while it doesn't need you to be perfect, it needs you to be on the ball most of the time.
I was also trying, and the game said no. Did you not notice how many times I tried dodge rolling, and he's like, up, up, up?
Alright, so here's the thing about dodge roll in Final Fantasy VII Remake. It does not have any iframes, so if he catches you before the dodge roll's over, it still counts as damage. Dodge roll is just a way to move quickly in a short amount of time. Dodge roll is not something to do at the last moment. If it's at the last moment, you should guard.
See, I think that is my main problem. I am used to, like, 100% of dodge rolls having iframes. It's just a matter of where the iframes are in the animation.
This dodge roll has 0 iframes. It's entirely about moving out of the way quickly, but you need to activate it at the right time because, again, no iframes. If he catches you while you're in dodge roll, you will still take damage.
Yeah, so
this game, you should never be thinking you're going to take 0 damage. Because in Final Fantasy VII Remake, you're expected to always take little amounts of chip damage, but you want it to be chip damage. That's why you want to block. Block is way, way more useful than dodge in this game. Like, incredibly more useful than dodge. And sometimes regular block is the better choice than counter block. As fun as putting yourself in counter mode all the time always can be, sometimes you need to fight that urge and put yourself in regular block.
Part of the problem. I am so used to dodging being the better option, because there are attacks you can't block, but you can always get the hell out of the way.
Well, in this game, there are very few attacks that you can't block with regular block. There are plenty of attacks you can't block with counter block. In Punisher mode, and those you can usually sort of tell when they are because they're attacks where they're going to grab you instead of punch at you.
I kind of wish I had saved before the Rude fight, because knowing the whole dodge roll bullshit might have made that a bit easier. Because the whole iframe thing was just now explained to me.
I figured that stuff out when I was fighting Scorpion Sentinel, because
I thought I was just bad!
Oh, but this was something I did a lot when I was first playing the game, was since I had a long time before Remake was going to come out, I refought the demo that ended with Scorpion Sentinel probably 20 times, and I got to the point where I could take it down super efficiently. And one of the things I learned very quickly was that the only time you should dodge is if you already know the attack is coming and you know you have time to get out of the way. Every other time you should block, because while block isn't instantaneous, it is much quicker than the dodge.
Yeah, I just thought I was bad at dodging, not that dodging was bad. If that makes any sense at all.
So yeah, the dodge roll in Final Fantasy VII Remake is almost useless. There are very few situations where you should dodge.
I mean, I guess I did notice earlier during the, like, Steam thing boss that Aerith's dodge was less useful than just running around it.
Yeah.
What even was the point
the
of
dodge
that
is
thing?
really supposed to be instantaneous movement in a direction very quickly. It's not supposed to be spam rolled away.
Yeah, I guess it's just a matter of this game having habits that are the complete opposite of what other action RPGs have taught me.
I think it's also the fact that it does have, those turn-based elements with
Yeah.
it, with the access, with the
even in
ATB part.
Zelda games, the solution is usually roll out of the way of the attack or sidestep it instead of blocking it with your shield.
I mean, I understand the feeling because that's how I play Kingdom Hearts 2, is I my first move is to roll away, but the difference there for me is that the second I realized that this game had a hold block instead of an instantaneous block, I went, oh, I can turtle. And this game wants you to turtle a lot. Not to mention there's lots of abilities that will incentivize you to block. Like, there are abilities that will give you lots of ATB when you block, and I think you already have one of them because you blocked successfully at least once against Rudo, and your ATB bar filled up almost a bar and a half full.
I think that was because he was using like multiple attacks, though.
Yeah, but that was super effective. If you had been doing that multiple times, you would have been wailing on him the whole fight.
I mean, I guess. I'm willing to accept that the game wants me to unlearn the usual action RPG thing, which is the entire point of the turn-based combat.
I've been telling you the whole time, this game looks like an action RPG and feels like an action RPG, but it's a turn-based RPG. You need to think of this as a turn-based RPG, and you're just playing an action RPG in between the turns.
Okay, if I think about
it
that way...
The only real action RPG thing in this is that you need to worry about your positioning. Everything else, think of it like a turn-based game.
I suppose if I'm thinking about it from the perspective of a turn-based game, it's always better to use the defend button than to raise evasion.
Yeah, and then, like... The basic attacks... You've been fighting a lot of weak enemies, and weak enemies let you get away with just wailing on them with basic attacks, but you should really think of the basic attacks not as ways to damage the enemy, but as ways to build your bar so that you can then attack it with real damage. Like, when you are using a basic attack, that's doing chip damage. It is next to useless.
Okay.
The real damage is from your abilities.
So, I suppose the way that I see the game at this point is it wants you to do a thing, but it doesn't exactly encourage it until you get to a point where you need it.
The game has been slowly shifting. It started out very forgiving. Now you're in mid-game, and the game's starting to go, okay, now you have to actually start playing this like we're expecting you to a little bit.
I'm still able
and by
to
end game, it expects you to fully understand this. That's why I told you about how Rufus is going to work, because Rufus expects you to understand how this game works perfectly. Rufus is, without a doubt, the hardest one-on-one fight in the game.
Ugh. I am not looking
forward to this. And I love that fight. It feels so good to get right. And I will tell you, the first time I encountered Rufus Shinra, I died to him 5 times in a row. Like, he is hard. But I figured him out eventually, and now I can do it without taking anything more than the chip damage by blocking.
Okay, I guess I'll try to brute force my way through Chapter 8 to try this boss again, now that I have an idea of what it wants me to do. Because, again, the dodge roll is instinctive. Like, I have to completely unlearn action RPG things I've been doing since I played my first Legend of Zelda game.
That's why I said from part 1 that you need to not think of this as a pure action RPG, because that's not what it is. It is a turn-based game pretending to be an action RPG.
Ugh. God. I see where it's coming from, but that doesn't make it less annoying at the moment.
It takes some getting used to, and the only reason you're annoyed is because you're annoyed that it's not an action RPG game.
Yeah, because at the moment my brain is telling me that it needs to pick a lane, it needs to be either turn-based or action RPG. There's nothing wrong with
That's
either
what makes
or.
this game
Don't
so
be
special,
both.
though. It's the only game I've ever seen that does such a good job of being both. I cannot name a single other game that does this and does it well.
The, mental shift that this takes is admittedly, really hard to comprehend. God.
Maybe at some point I should pull up Final Fantasy VII Remake on my file, and I should just, on my PS5, and just party for a while and show you how I play it for a little bit. I don't know.
I don't know if that would help or not. I think I need to unlearn and learn, and that's going to be a process. Especially since I actually need to make progress in this game, so I don't have time to just go back and do more shit.
You have stuff to do in the morning? I could go to my PS5 right now and we could play over there and talk for a little bit.
You know what? I have the stream still going. I'm going to end this here. And I suppose I don't know. I think the, mature thing to do is to load back the previous save and, like, blitz my way through to Rude. Just ignore the side quests and figure that out. Because Rude feels like he'd be a good way to learn now that I know what I'm supposed to be learning.
Sure, let's do it.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream and I'm just going to do that.